Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. So Bitcoin $81,000 today. We broke all the possible all-time high. That was the moment that we were waiting for, but everybody's asking right now, how high are we gonna go with BTC? When is our season going to come? Are we gonna see a correction short term? In today's video, I'm going to answer to you all of this. Of course, before we continue, guys, don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, like this video because we post one video about crypto trading and investing every single day. Straight away, guys, I want to show you what's happening right now with Bitcoin. $80,700, and it looks like it doesn't want to stop. I'm going to show you today how high we could be going in the next I would say few days or few weeks, and then when we're going to see a potential correction, what is going to be the final target, so you're going to understand what to do. But guys, first of all, of course, we were very loud, very vocal in our, of course, YouTube channel, as well as our premium VIP group about this movement with Bitcoin. We predicted all of this in advance, guys. And I want to show you some results from our VIP members. They have been nailing the market. Look at the results from here. I'm just going to go and scroll to show you what they've been doing without my help. 737%. But look at the 584. Guys, this is insane. This is absolutely insane. Those people, my members, are getting so educated. 6 months they've been in this community and they're making those kind of results. So, do you really want to start to make money? That's the place to be, guys. Altcoins, Bitcoin calls for myself, for my other pro members. You can see over here when to enter, when to go long, when to go short. Altcoins long term as well, guys. For you, if you are an investor, you are a trader, everything written over here. Crypto chat, Bitcoin analysis every single day, liquidity heat maps, altcoin analysis, anything you can think of, and even the stock market chart as well, stock market analysis, anything you want. So if you really are tired, if you really want to take the advantage of this crazy bull market that's potentially has started right now, guys, VIP group is the way to go. If you want to, of course, to find this over here, link in the description. Over here, there's a little teaser with also our trading results for the last 6 months. You just press it over here. They're gonna blow your mind, but guys, this is the place to be. Anyway, let's go back into BTC. Right now, that's the scenario I can see right now. Bitcoin has formed a potential bull flag, the bull flag, or even like an ABCD pattern. You can see that we have been reaching right now this area over here. And I believe that today it's Monday in Australia, but today, Monday, we are going to see maybe today and tomorrow one last push to a local high before having a retracement. Right now, you can see that what I'm pretty much monitoring is the fact that Bitcoin could have a resistance around this 1.618 Fibonacci at 87.5%. Some people are saying in between 85 to 90,000, so we can just keep that on as a buffer, as a room. But what I'm looking right now is going to be a potential rebound rejection from this area over here. We had a top around this area, a top around this area, and then I could assume that the completion of this ABCD pattern, we have A, B, C, D, which A equal B equals C equal D. We could be seeing like a top around this area over here, especially because there is a convergence as well over here, and that probably we're going to experience a potential correction. And how high the correction is going to go? Well, it's very simple to understand. So because we broke up around this area around $73,000 to $74,000, what I could be seeing from here is going to be maybe a retracement down to here. And then from here, we have to see if either we're going to pump, let's say, from 73,000, or are we going to go lower to 63,000 and then explode again to the upside, or something else is going to happen. But what I would like you to bear in mind, you have to be careful right now because we are getting very extended. I understand all of the excitement and everything, but at the same time, you have to be cautious. As a trader, we also have to be a little bit mindful that things can change very quickly. I'm going to show you right now also short term what can happen. So one of the main catalysts why I could be expecting a small correction is going to be because of this current economic calendar. So you can see over here, we're going to have on Wednesday, November 13th, the CPI. CPI is the measurement of inflation. So we're going to see if inflation is coming down, is if it's accelerating again. And that is going to be very important because, of course, if the CPI is going to come lower than expectation, the Fed is going to keep cutting rates. We are good. We can continue to go higher. But at the same time, if we're going to see a tick to the upside with CPI, that could correspond of the Fed stopping increasing interest rates and therefore Bitcoin having a little bit of a correction. You can see that right now, for example, today we're going to have zero news. Tomorrow, apart from some Federal Reserve Governor Waller speaks, but we don't have like so much of this, interesting news, and therefore the market could go way higher. But the CPI, PPI, jobless claim, this is going to be a very important week to dictate if we're going to continue to go higher, smash 100,000, whatever, or are we going to see a short-term correction? But as I said before, be very careful because right now things started to look a little bit overheated. I'm not saying like, we are at the end of the bull market, but I'm saying that to be very careful around this area. Around here, guys, I will be taking lots of profits. I can tell you that already. Just to give you a little bit of also hype, for is the top of this bull market here or are we going to go higher? Well, I would say that my prediction would have been around 120K for Bitcoin, 115, 120. But there are other very important people in the game that, for example, like Peter Brandt, amazing trader since 1975, who's calling for a $260,000 Bitcoin price prediction. Axel as well, Kibar from Tech Charts, amazing trader, guys, calling for 137,000. That's, I would say that 260,000. I mean, I really respect Peter Brandt. I think is a great trader, but I would say that that's going to be a very optimistic target, whereas the target of Axel, in my opinion, looks much more realistic. Again, nobody can know in the cryptocurrency game, guys. Everything can happen. Bitcoin can go up like crazy, but I would say, looking at the chart over here, my theory probably 120K, yeah, 135 definitely could be making sense. But right now, I would like to concentrate as well on the short term. Now, looking at the short term, what I can see from here, guys, is going to be very important to see how the US market is going to open today. So we need to understand if what is happening right now with the ETF. Okay, so are our friends, institutions are going to wake up because they couldn't buy any Bitcoin Saturday and Sunday? The price of Bitcoin went up, let's say, 10%, and now they are angry. They want to get in as well, causing a supply shock. Because remember now, with the halving, guys, we don't have enough Bitcoins mined, and if the demand is going to be crazy, if they're going to wake up and they're going to BlackRock wants to buy and buy, they can push this thing even higher than this. So what I would like to see right now is going to be, okay, how high are we going to go to? So, and you can see, throwing this on the 1 hour chart, this channel over here, I could definitely consider that BTC could continue to follow this channel around this area and potentially push up even to 85 to $86,000 as early as today or tomorrow. But on the other hand, there is a very important support, diagonal support around this area over here. So if you're going to continue to go higher, if you're going to continue to do this, and then this, I'm going to feel fine. I'm not going to pretty much, do anything. But at the same time, if I see we're going to start to break this level over here at 79,000, 78,900, then I could be thinking that if we're going to break this area, we're going to close down to here. There is a risk we could be going down to this area over here around 76,000 and then have another bounce to the upside. So right now, my extremes are going to be roughly if you're going to go up to this area over here, or if you're going to go down to this area, I'm going to consider to open a long or a short position. But of course, guys, things can change very quickly. That's why in the VIP group, guys, we discuss everything over here. Like, whenever there's an analysis, long-term, short-term, I put all the plans all around this area over here. So I guess, again, if you want like a perfect entry, guys, with the trading calls, join the VIP group. So that's what I can think, with Bitcoin right now, guys. The situation looks like it's getting a little bit overextended. You can see even on the other side, but in a bull market, these things are quite normal, I would say. We had over here like a rebound, around this area, like a strong rebound. This dip just got bought very quickly. So we should be seeing of course, more continuation until we break the structure. Even another thing you can do as well is to draw a line along this area. Once you break this structure over here, 78,900, then of course you can precipitate a little bit lower. Now let's have a look at other things, guys. DXY, dollar currency index, very important. Right now we are into an inflection point. You can see DXY right now forming a, I'm going to cancel this so you can see a little bit better. The dollar currency index, which measure the strength of the US dollar compared to the euro, the yen, and the Great Britain pound. You can see that right now the DXY is pretty much forming this chart over here. And you can see from like a macro point of view that the most likely scenario, especially the Fed is going to continue to cut interest rates, is going to be another drop down to here with the target of roughly 95 to 96. And can you imagine what's going to be happening to risk assets, guys? This one is inversely correlated with risk assets. For example, BTC goes down, this one goes up. But if this one goes down, BTC goes up because they take all the money from here and put them into here. So that's what we can see from this chart over here. And next one as well, guys, S&P 500. That's my target for the end. I wouldn't say the end of the cycle, but the end for I would say a local top. Then we might be experiencing another correction, maybe from here, maybe down to here, like a more pronounced correction to then continue if it wants to continue. But I would say that by end of December, my target could be around $6,350 before having a significant rejection. But of course, as I said before, CPI, PPI, and all this is going to be very, very important to dictate if we're going to continue to go higher or not. And the last one I want to show you guys, very important, the government bonds, US 10 years. We have been saying about this potential head and shoulder happening over here. People do not believe me. Everybody said that, call me with names and like, completely wrong. But at the same time, guys, we just went and touched this area. We had a nasty rejection, and this thing can continue to go down. Sorry, and if this is going to continue to go down and complete to go down to this area, guys, basically what happens? If you're buying government bonds and they're only going to give you 3.3% of return every year, where Bitcoin is pumping 10% every day, are you going to put money into here or are you going to put it into Bitcoin? So whenever the 10 years yield goes down, Bitcoin goes up. That's what we're going to see from here. So guys, to summarize everything, things are looking pretty good. Bitcoin is still over there. Let's see today, maybe another artificial pump to close this local high before having a significant correction, especially ahead of the CPI. But guys, Bitcoin looks very, very good. Last thing I wanted to tell you guys, if you want to also learn how to analyze the way we analyze the markets and to how we were able to make so much money to predict everything from top to bottoms and all of that, what you can do, you can come and join a free webinar on my website over here on how to make 20+% per month. Guys, we've been making 10+% probably per day in the last period, but in also under 4 hours per week, I can show you my strategy, the FTA $1 million strategy, which basically enabled me to make to transform $200,000 into 1.1 million in 2023, and this year to basically go from 1.1 million to I will tell you once I sell, but the numbers is gonna probably blow your mind. But anyway, if you want to hear free video, 15 minutes, is gonna show you what you can do, how you can learn my strategy, and also how you can be learning from somebody like myself who has been proven to everybody that all the analysis were actually correct. But otherwise, and last thing, guys, last time I made a video, I asked you to provide me with some altcoins you would like me to analyze. So in the next video, I'm going to give you all of these altcoins. I'm going to analyze them for you. So then, of course, you can see, you can learn more, and then you can decide if you want to invest in them. And of course, guys, all of this is never financial advice. Otherwise, guys, happy Monday. I hope I have another, big pump today and tomorrow, and I'm going to see you for the next video.